We are live, ma'am.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Ramyasree, your Obgyn Guru. Today I have Dr. Ojashvi with me, who has got rank 50 in the INI-CET. I'm so overwhelmed and I'm so happy for her, and it's a pleasure taking the interview of Dr. Ojashvi.
Thank you so much.
I heartiest congratulations to you. It's really a wonderful rank. So I would like to ask you some questions, Ojashvi. First and foremost, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling happy today. Feeling very happy.
Yeah, this is like one of the dream most of us will keep dreaming, right?
Uh,
So
Yes,
somebody's taking interview of us and this success, right? So you should cherish this moment to the maximum.
thank you.
So I hope everyone at your family also are very happy.
Yes, ma'am, very happy.
They might be very proud of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
INI-CET 50 rank is not small thing, right?
Yeah.
So which medical college are you from?
Ma'am, I'm from Maulana Azad Medical College.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So, let us start from little, from your MBBS days. What kind of a student you were? How much time you used to spend for studying during your MBBS days also?
Uh, ma'am, overall, I was a studious person only. Because I was a day scholar, so I was not someone who was a lot of into other things, mostly into studies only.
Right,
And like I followed throughout my course, I followed my textbooks only, standard textbooks mostly,
very
because
good.
I enjoyed studying. So like that was like I was a studious
So
student in the
basically,
beginning.
you enjoyed your studies, you were enjoying your books, and
Yes.
that's why you are here with the 50th rank. Right, very good, very good. So, one thing I would like to ask you is, when did you start preparing for your INI-CET or NEET exam? From which
Uh,
year?
Ma'am, I joined DBMCI in like after my first year
Okay,
because there
very
was
good.
I did well in the prof, so there was some discount that I was getting. So I joined the classroom course in the beginning, and attended a few classes also where they were doing the second year subjects. Then we had this COVID patch in the middle, and
Yeah.
everything became online. So then I started looking towards other things also. I thought I should give USMLE, so I gave that. And initially,
Okay.
my focus was more on giving USMLE.
Hmm.
Then towards the end of, I would say towards the end of my final year, I decided that like I should give Indian PG. And then I
Excellent.
entered internship. So the first 6 months were very, very hectic for us.
Yeah.
By the time I finally got into the gear of actually preparing and doing well, I think it was around October when
Okay.
I finally said ki theek hai, now you have to do this. So it's that
So
is
you have
the
studied like full two from October.
fully targeting this exam since October, but I was always targeting some other exam. Even for MLE, the course is almost
Yeah.
similar. But this
Yeah,
was
of
not my
course.
goal in the beginning. So the time
So
that I
good,
decided
India
to
didn't lose a best doctor.
yeah.
Right. So is this your first attempt?
Yes, ma'am, first attempt.
Wow, yeah, excellent. That's really excellent. So I think one point we can put forward to everyone is you better start your preparation from your, if not after first year, but at least from third year, it's ideal to start your preparation.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
at least by third year, we should understand that हाँ हमें कुछ तो एग्जाम देना है.
Hmm.
INI-CET हो या नीट हो या यूएसए मिले कुछ तो एग्जाम देना है तो पढ़ना तो शुरू करना पड़ेगा,
जी मैम.
right? So that's how it will be easy for you to crack it
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
first attempt. Correct, very good, right? So what was your core preparation material? Were they videos or question banks or PYQs? Like, how did you concentrate? What did you concentrate more? Like your textbooks or question banks or videos or PYQs? Most students are always confused कि कितना time मैं questions को दूँ, कितना time मैं videos को दूँ, वो कितने revisions करना है. So how did you divide that?
Ma'am, matlab, I am one of those who was confused in the beginning. And if I would like someone to learn anything from what I
Hmm.
have done, so it is to learn from my mistakes. So
Yes.
when I started preparing, but then even in my second year when I was taking classes, so I was focusing more on I should do this also. I should use this resource as well and
Too many
everything. I kept
things.
accumulating. Yeah, I kept जैसे बोलते
हाँ.
कि घाट घाट का मैंने पानी पिया. And by the time I reached the end of final year and my internship was about to start, so I realized कि I have so much and I cannot revise all of this. It is not
Correct.
possible for me to
Yes,
practically do this.
absolutely.
So that is the first mistake that I made, कि going for too many resources. Once
Yes,
I reached October, November, तो I realized कि it's better to stick to one resource only because सारा उसी में होता है. 80 to 90% is covered in that only. So that is
100%.
when I'll follow whatever I have collected, this only, and I'm not going to look for other resources.
I think I'll put this point to all the students also. So, बहुत लोग ये करते हैं कि मुझे ये पढ़ना है कि ये पढ़ना है कि ये पढ़ना है, बहुत कंफ्यूजन रहता है. तो sticking to one, because सब
हम्म
कुछ it is same. So sticking
हम्म
to one is something very very important. And अगर हम पहले से ही वो sticking to one करेंगे, तो हमको जब reproduce करना है तो बहुत आसान हो जाएगा,
ठीक है.
right?
Yes. हम्म
Okay. And which subject took more time for you to prepare?
I would say first and second year because end में तो everybody is doing clinical.
Yeah,
Third year onwards we are doing clinical, but we forget anatomy, patho, physio. So
correct.
towards the end, these were the subjects which I was not doing particularly well in also, like in my GTs and stuff, because that
Hmm.
information is also volatile. So I decided to work harder on these like pre and para exams.
Yes. So people should focus more on pre and para because they're highly volatile. Clinical
Yes.
subjects हम patients देखते हैं तो कहीं कहीं हमें याद रह जाता है क्योंकि
हाँ
patients
गट फील आ
also
जाता
teach.
है कि
Yes.
मतलब हाँ ये देखा है दिस मैचेस बट
हाँ.
अनाटमी में नहीं पता तो फिर नहीं पता तो
Correct.
वो चीज हो
Correct.
जाती है हाँ जी.
नहीं, excellent. That's really a true point which you have told. And like last में INI-CET ने चेंज हो गया था 4, तो आपको कैसे टेंशन हुआ, वो कैसे ओवरकम किया, और आपने एग्जाम में कैसे वो टाइम को बैलेंस किया?
और मैं मतलब अगर मैं अपने पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से तो आई हैड गिवन एमएलई व्हिच इज सेम ओनली मतलब उसमें
Yes.
भी 40 क्वेश्चन दोज आर आल्सो ब्लॉक्स तो दिस वाज नॉट द फर्स्ट टाइम आई वाज गिविंग सच एन एग्जाम प्लस
Okay.
आई गेव मॉक्स आल्सो एंड उससे तो थोड़ा यू गेट टू नो मतलब इफ यू गिव मॉक्स तो यू गेट टू नो कि ठीक है दिस इज द पैटर्न एंड दिस इज हाउ मच टाइम आई एम टेकिंग फॉर सॉल्विंग
For
दीज
each
मेनी.
question.
But
Right.
ma'am, that's the only thing that I faced in the exam, which other people also might face in the future, which they might learn. Ki in this exam, you cannot predict ki how many I can leave. This was a problem that I faced while giving the
हाँ.
paper because I didn't know
Yes.
कि अगला section कैसा आएगा.
Correct.
So we are told कि you can leave these many questions, but you do if you can't go
हाँ.
back to your previous question, तो आपको
Yes.
पता नहीं कि आप कितना
मानो अगर आपने यहाँ पे बहुत छोड़ दिया और नेक्स्ट वाला और टफ आ
और
गया.
हाँ जी मैम तो
हाँ,
वो
करेक्ट. करेक्ट.
प्रॉब्लम
दैट्स
थोड़ा सा है. आई डोंट नो हाउ टू टैकल दैट बट मतलब दिस इज व्हाट आई लर्न फ्रॉम दिस एग्जाम इसमें.
right. So actually, to be frank, most of the exams nowadays are going towards the pattern of USMLE and MRCOG. So actually, those questions are also being reflected little in here. To
यस
be
मैम.
frank, है ना? When you're solving the MCQs and all, right? How did you manage the time? Like per question, how much time you took and how much time you kept in the last?
मैं मतलब आई मेरा था कि इफ आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू अ क्वेश्चन आई वाज स्किपिंग इट आई वाज नॉट
Good.
स्पेंडिंग टू मच टाइम ऑन
That's very
dwelling on
positive.
one question. I
Uh,
first did question that I was able to do, then I came back because I had around I would say every section I had 15 to 20 minutes to think over those 7 8 things which I was not able to do.
so I
And
think
that is
this
how
point I can put forward to everyone. Like जो क्वेश्चन नहीं आता उसके साथ अटके मत रहो. उससे आपका
हाँ
पूरा टाइम किल हो जाएगा. जितना आता है पहले वो कर लो, फिर वापस आ जाओ. 10 मिनट तो बचा के रखना चाहिए. 10 से 15 मिनट बचा के रखने से आपको जो क्वेश्चन नहीं आ रहे उस पर आप कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर सकते हो. That's
yes ma'am.
correct. That's very correct. And the stress is something which is like very bad when we are in this phase.
हाँ
Yeah,
जी.
right. So do you want to tell anything to your friends how did you tackle the stress?
मैम मतलब during the preparation time I was not that much stressed because I thought कि this is my first attempt and
Hmm.
ठीक है मतलब नहीं होगा तो I'll do it later. It was more important to keep your nerves on the day of the exam.
Correct.
And even more important, for example, if you have an exam like NEET PG coming up afterwards, because
Hmm.
that exam anxiety and the report, like the result anxiety, that is what really messed up the next 4 to 5 days where I was really stressed about other things and thinking about the results. So even now, I would like to tell other aspirants who are preparing for NEET to just forget this exam and like give your best shot for NEET because that is what is in your control.
Yeah,
ये तो हो गया है, तो this is not
I think
something.
one thing which we all should learn is to stay at present, क्योंकि
हाँ,
हम पास्ट को तो बदल नहीं सकते,
in present.
फ्यूचर को
Future
हमारे हाथ में
also
बिल्कुल नहीं है. So,
नहीं है.
practicing that being at present is very, very important. Do you want to give any advice to your peers, like some simple tips which you followed during your preparation? Like this helped me the most.
मैं मतलब I would just कुछ चीजें which I did not do, मतलब that is what I would tell the others to do, कि one is to start early. I regretted
Yes.
not preparing early, regretted कि मैंने पहले थोड़ा सा स्टार्ट किया था तो maybe I would have done better.
Come on, yeah,
Second,
you got 50 rand. That's good.
but I had to work harder. If I worked smarter, तो
Yeah,
maybe I would
probably
have
would have
got.
got a single digit rank.
Yes, ma'am. Second is again not going after too many resources. हर जगह नहीं
Yes.
जाना. Just keep doing what you're doing and उसी में से आ जाएगा. If you apply
Hmm.
those concepts, so you don't need to look at XYZ
Correct.
things, and just keep testing yourself. Learn from every test that you do. You don't need to feel bad about your test because gradually improve करता है if you are learning from those mistakes.
So I would like to highlight these points which he told. Please start your preparation early. थोड़ा बहुत तो चलेगा, but start तो करो.
हम्म.
Third year से तो at least start कर लो, right? And don't search too many resources. Stick to one. You be confident कि बस इतना काफी है. Maximum उसमें आ ही जाता है, right? So stick to one, right? And what was the third point which you told everyone?
मैम की GTs
Give
मतलब
more
learn from
GTs.
your
Yeah,
GTs.
give more GTs. How frequently did you do GTs before the exam? Like those who are now need going, how frequently do you want to advise? Like you did how frequently?
Ma'am, towards the end, I was doing, I think, every 3 days, one GT I was able to do. But it's more important to revise. Matlab, again, I am saying this was a mistake that I made. Probably I was
Yeah,
analyzing them in time. I was focusing more on doing the GT and not analyzing it properly.
analyzing it. I
So
think
that,
weekly one GT is fair enough, but after GT, please see what mistakes you have done. That's more important. Like, kahan pe, don't see your score, don't see your rank, that doesn't matter. But आपको ये देखना चाहिए what was a mistake you have done, how can you reflect it, what subjects you are weak. Those are important that we should just keep seeing, right? So, and how did DBMCI help in your preparation journey? And who is your favorite mentor in the DBMCI?
ma'am, I think favorite to Thamim sir because he gives us concepts. Matlab whatever
Very
he
good.
taught in his classes, I still remember, and that has helped me throughout. Matlab since the beginning, be it for USME, be it for any exam, future
No,
maybe this
definitely,
is
sir
going
is very
to help me.
legendary. How did DVMCA help in your preparation throughout?
Ma'am, like since my second year since I started, in the middle I left, but in those
Yeah,
even in those
because of COVID.
initial times when I was doing those notes, that helped me to get a base, to get a foundation in pre and para, which for INI-CET becomes extremely important in my opinion. And then
Correct.
towards the end, I was looking at LMR, which is, the last minute revision videos and all of that, and going through all those points again and again in the GTs. So yeah, that did help
How
me.
many revisions did you do before exam?
Ma'am, matlab, the last revision I did was in the, I think around three revision in the last 1.5 month. So one in
Wow.
10 days, one in around 15 to 20 days, and usse pehle wale bhi around wait,
That's
20 days.
excellent. So three revisions. Yeah, revision should be like fast. It should not be like again you're reading everything. So
Yes.
10 to 15 days and 10 days, one revision is fair enough. Very good. That's actually good. So revision should be very quick and it's just an मतलब हमको याद है. So you
Yes,
were
ma'am.
doing revisions and you were doing questions. That was a perfect balance which helped you. So now you got your INI-CET. So what are your future plans and like what are you aspiring to become?
Ma'am, I'm looking at PEDS probably if I'm
Wow,
able to
nice.
get
Very good.
PEDS in AIMS. Otherwise PGI, मतलब whatever I'll get. PEDS ठीक है मेरे लिए. PEDS या medicine में से.
Needs. Acha hai, you will have like it's nice. It's a cool branch. Yeah,
हाँ,
you do have again lot of मतलब आपको उसमें super specialties भी होता है neonatologist, but it's a cute branch.
cute branch.
So all the best.
Thank you,
Any
ma'am.
last advice you want to give for all your friends? I think you have given a great amount of tips to all of them. I congratulate you from my bottom of heart and I bless you that you become a
Thank you.
great pediatrician and serving to the nation and you aspire all your dreams and become more and more successful,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
right? So anything you want to tell everyone?
This is the last lap. Just keep working hard if you want to do well in NEET PG or whatever. Matlab, so just keep running and don't think about what has happened today or what will happen in the future. That is not in your control. Just do it one day by day. Take
Correct.
one step at a time.
So that's really important. So whatever might be the result for today, we'll learn from all these people who have like got a very good rank, and we'll keep forward and we'll work more and more hard for our upcoming NEET. So keep studying, guys. Keep preparing. Like all the best for all of you. Thank you, Ojashvi. Thank you for
Thank you,
joining
ma'am. Thank
us.
you so much. Thank you, ma'am.